Hi everyone, I picked up a few things, as per usual, some drugstore items. I bought them in Boots. I have some lipsticks and some, oh not all of them in Boots, some lipsticks and some concealer, two concealers and polish, and I'm really liking all of them, so I thought I would share them with you and just do a little kind of quick review and show you what I got. Before I do that, I have some other news, and this is, I don't know, I think it's good news. As you know, my website makeupandbeauty.ie is live, and I offer services in Ireland, you know, makeup services. I kind of combined my blog with that, so it just was easier for me to manage one thing than managing a separate website, you know, for clients and stuff, so it's just easier, so I hope you don't mind. But this is actually, it's not going to go through YouTube, but I just thought I would let everybody know that I will be offering this service on my website. So under my services, because I'm one little person, one little Irish girl in Dublin, Ireland, and can't get around to everybody else, I often get requests for makeup looks and tutorials, etc. As you know, everyone does. But I've also had a lot of kind of personal messages from people asking me for kind of specific advice on, you know, certain looks for their skin and hair, etc. Now, this is something I love doing. I could literally spend all day doing that, just doing kind of consultations with people, because I love, that's what I do. If I'm in a public place, I'm just one of those people who watches people. I just look and I don't watch them. That sounds really creepy. I mean, I notice people. And so this is something I kind of do in my own head. I don't realise I'm doing it, but I do it in my own head. And so I'm, you know, I do it for a living too. So, so I'm saying so a lot today. What I'm going to do is offer video consultations / lessons. Okay, now it's not YouTube. They will be videos that I will record for the client. Let's say it's you, so I'll record a video specifically for you. So as an example, you could contact me and say, I'm looking for a party look. I'm going to my own prom, or Debs want to do my own makeup and not, you know, pay a makeup artist to do it. That person will then send me a picture, a photograph of them, so I can kind of take into account their skin, their hair, their eyes, their makeup style, their personal style, their skin type, and put together a look for them in consultation with them. And I'll actually do a video where I take you through it step by step to suit your face, not mine. See, this is the thing, when I do my videos on YouTube, my makeup is to suit my head, you know, so like where I apply my eyeshadow is to suit my eye. But when I'm working on other people, their eyes are different shapes, and therefore I wouldn't necessarily apply eyeshadow to the same place on them. For example, when I do makeup on my sister, you've seen her on, you know, videos here, when I apply makeup to my sister, she has a much, you know, a smaller distance from her eye line to her brow, so I can't apply eye makeup on her the same way I apply it on myself. I also have to focus it kind of on the outer part of her eye. So anyway, I'm waffling now, but the point is that these videos will be tailor-made for you. So if it is a case that you have really oily skin and you're not sure how to layer your foundation properly to make it last, if it's a case that you want a daytime look and a nighttime look, if you want to, you know, find out what colours suit you, where to apply your colours, where to apply your blush, depending on your face shape. Not everyone should apply the blush to their apples of their cheek. That doesn't suit every face shape. That can sometimes, you know, bring attention to the wrong thing on some face shapes. What kind of shade of lipstick can you pull off? You know, that sort of stuff. But generally it will be like the way I offer makeup lesson on my, you know, for my services for people in Ireland. I can now do that for much cheaper for you via video on my website. So it's like just like video consultation, basically, is what I'm trying to say in my own waffly way. So is there anything I need to mention? I'm going to leave the link to my blog. That will give you all the information you need if you're interested. I actually got the idea because of one specific person on YouTube who messaged me just saying that she wanted to recreate a look she wore to a wedding, but she couldn't pinpoint the shadows that were used, you know, by the makeup artist. So she sent me a photograph, and I sent her back a really long email detailing step by step how to do everything, what products maybe she could use, if she, you know, cheaper alternatives, more expensive ones, and what techniques she could do to recreate the look. And about a month later, she got back to me and she said, thanks so much, it worked perfectly, I recreated the look, and I'm so delighted. So I've kind of been doing a good bit of that, kind of via YouTube and through my website, just from kind of past clients of mine. So I thought, wouldn't it be great if I could do a video for them and actually show them what to do? So this is where the idea was born. So I made her a video. She actually only asked, I was going to just email it to her, and she was kind of saying, well, can I give you a donation to your blog? And I thought, no, I'm so uncomfortable with that. I'll just, you know, I just enjoy doing it. But I thought this is a good service to offer. And I have got some quite good feedback from people in, you know, in Dublin, just not on YouTube. So I'm just kind of putting it out there if anyone wants to know. Details are in the site. Okay, the next part is my drugstore haul. First thing I got is from Catrice, which I think is like, I think, are they, maybe they're German, or do they say? Frankfurt, yeah, German. Okay, and they're German brand. I don't know where they're available really. It's sort of like Essence, so I'd imagine whatever countries you can buy Essence in, you can also buy Catrice. This is 3-in-1 Flex Last and Strong nail polish, and it's in almost black. Now, this doesn't look black to me. It looks like a plummy brown, and I can't, you just won't be able to see that, but it looks, maybe you can. It's a plummy brown. It's not black. It is, I know it's almost black, but it isn't really. And I applied 2 coats of it. I really like it. It's really cheap. I think it's $2.49. Most of their nail polishes are $1.99. This is euros, by the way, so they're probably like £1 in the UK. So really, really like it. Lasted a good few days. The next thing I got is a concealer, and I love this concealer. I have been in love with this for years, and I actually realised when I bought it again that I never told you about my love for it. And it's by Revlon, and it's actually, although like I'm not old, okay, I feel defense, I'm not old, but this is actually age defying concealer, and I got this in just in a prize thing, and just in a hamper or something, and it came in a hamper years ago, and I thought, God, this is for older skin, and I used it, and it was amazing. It's the creamiest, it is in kind of solid form, but it's the creamiest concealer. I don't know why I'm doing this. It is the creamiest. It is lovely. It makes you look flawless, gets rid of under eye bags. You do have to set it with powder because it is so liquid. And it probably wouldn't be a good idea for oily skin, but definitely for under your eye, it's a great product. I love it. I would smear this all over my face if I could, but it's too small, so I won't. The next thing is also by Catrice, and it's concealers also. It's a concealer palette. This was $3.99, I think, and you get, this is like the Makeup Forever one, the Makeup Forever concealer palette. So you get a green to counteract redness, you get a pink to counteract blueness under the eye, you get 3 shades of concealer. Actually, one is for, yeah, sorry, the beige is apparently a corrector, and then the 2 here are concealers that are lighter than your skin tone. I really like these. They're very cheap. Now, they're not amazing, but they're lovely. And I have been using these concealers kind of going to work, so I'm not kind of dipping into my more expensive ones. But I really like it, and I'll be rebuying that again. And it's great for kind of matching colours, because you know the way you don't want to have, you're not the same colour all over, so that's really handy. The next few things are lipsticks. The first one is by Catrice, and the others are from Boots. So I'll show you Catrice one first. Now, I have to mention the packaging. The packaging is lovely. The packaging actually feels nicer than MAC's lipsticks. It has a nice little Catrice symbol at the top, quite weighty, and they kind of click in really kind of nice. They feel really expensive, but they cost something. Are they $2.99, $2.49, something ridiculously cheap. Now I have 2 Catrice lipsticks already, and although I like them, they're gone in like 5 minutes. They're lovely colours, but they're gone. And I spoke about them before. This one is a little bit different. It's creamier. The other 2 were more sheer. This is in number 130, Soft Coral. And I will swatch it here. Okay, I don't know if you can see. No. Okay, I'll swatch it on my blog anyway. It has a sheen to it, but it's also quite pigmented. It puts a good amount of colour on your lips. It's really nice. It's a lovely coral. It's sort of like, it's like almost Gosh Darling as a base, then with the pop of coral in it. But I really like this, and if there's more of those from that range, from the Absolute Moisture range, I'll be picking them up because they're lovely. The next 3 are by Natural Collection, which is in Boots, as you know, and it's super, super cheap. And I can't, oh my God, Maxi, I can't remember. I'm going to put her Twitter link here. She recommended, what was it, a Rose Petal by Natural Collection, which is this one here, which is pink, a gorgeous pinky shade, which is really similar actually to the other coral one. I'm not going to swatch these for you, you can't see. I'm going to swatch them on my blog, and I'll put the link here. But the Rose Petal is very creamy. It's kind of like a creme sheen from MAC. It's a lovely colour. It lasts okay as well, but the colour is really what's kind of really nice. I have it on at the moment with kind of a pink gloss over the top, but it's lovely. And it's really wearable, I'd imagine, by anybody really. Maxi, that's really going to annoy me. I can't remember her name, or her Twitter name. Anyway, she also made me this amazing video. It was like I called it on my blog a tribute to my goofy faces, because she was ill at home and she was bored, and she put together like a montage to like a brilliant piece of music, which I love. I leave the link to that here. It's just so, I make the goofiest faces. I didn't realise how goofy I was until I saw this. I watched it with two other people from my family, and we cringed together. They were like, oh my God, Amy, look at the state of your faces. So yeah, if you want to laugh, check that out. It was so sweet. I couldn't believe it. It was like, it just like made my week. The next one is Sorbet, which I've been recommended before and didn't get because it looks really bright. It's not actually, and it's very sheer. It's kind of watery. It has like a lip balmy effect. It's really nice. Again, I said I wouldn't swatch. I'm so stupid. Anyway, I will swatch them on my blog. It's almost kind of transparent. It's more like a lip balm, but not nourishing. Sorry, it's sheer. That's what it is. It feels kind of watery. I don't know if I'd recommend it. I haven't given it a good go, so I'm going to do that before I give you my opinion on that one. And the last one is Coral Shimmer, which I have worn, and here it is here. Okay, I'm just going to do this swatch here. Maybe you will be able to see. It's really nice. It's different for me anyway, and the only thing is the shimmer. You can feel the shimmer, and when you can feel shimmer on your lips, I always wonder, oh, is that kind of dry skin? And I subconsciously rub it all off because I feel like I've got dry skin. I'm worried that my makeup is caking. So that's them all. The last thing I just want to mention is a nail polish that I love at the moment, and it's OPI in Shanghai Shimmer, and Lex sent me this in our swap like a really long time ago, and I wore it a couple of times, and then it kind of went in the perfume drawer, or the nail polish drawer, and I forgot about it. I have it on at the moment. My nails are really short because I'm growing them. I've given up on my acrylics. It's just too high. I'm just too high maintenance. I'm becoming a low maintenance sort of a lady, and this is just, I love it. It's one of those polishes that I wasn't sure that I liked initially, and then it just grew on me, and now I love it. And even when I try other polishes, I always want to go back to that one. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.